Here we go. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy. Welcome to the show. It's Thursday night. Oh, no. A Wednesday night. Oop, I said Thursday. Did I slip and say Thursday? Y'all didn't hear that. Y'all didn't catch that. Hey, y'all. Welcome to another Can of Truth. It's Wednesday. Monday was a little, I had a little extra break to give myself a little time to, do some self-care. Make sure y'all take care of yourself out here. Make sure you do your little routines, take care of your skin, face, teeth, all. Take care of it. It's one body, one life. You got it. You gotta use it, okay? Okay, so y'all, I sat down for a few days. I came back, it was drama. I took my little weekend. And I took me a little 3-day weekend because I know I'll go live on Fridays. So let's see. Let's get into the tea. The tea. For you and for me, bitch. Ooh, the tea. Boo. Lord Jesus, we got Kevin Gates. We got Juilio, Foolio. We got who else? We got Ray J. Ray J has been taking over almost every other episode of my stream. I literally come back and Ray J does something else. I go away, come back, Ray J does something else. It's like before every episode, I'm looking and before I can even start, there's always a Ray J story that pops. And speaking of Ray J, so we're just gonna get straight into Ray J because Lord Jesus. So Ray J and Princess, y'all, they haven't been together, Ray J out here with a new girl and stuff, and he on live with the new girlfriend next to him. Anyone know what this man says? With the new girl sitting right next to him, with the new, you say this in front of the new. Let me pull up this clip.
Sheila, I love you. You're one of my closest friends. But I still want to be with my baby mama and my kids. I want to go home and just live life and just not think about anything else.
Excuse me. Yeah. What the fuck? Okay. You say this in front of the new girl? Mind you, I want y'all to know she's sitting on the other side of him. She's sitting right next to him. Y'all may not see her yet, but she's sitting right on the side of him. Did you see this in front of the new bitch? Excuse my language. But for the new girl, boy, this is how you.
I'm just so tired of being out in this world. It's just a dirty world, and I'm tired of it. I love you, Sheila, and I like it. I want to be with you too. That's what's dope.
Oh, Sheila. Sometimes this time you're not the only one. This princess. Ooh, Lord Jesus. You say you got to be the only one. That's not the only one. He want Princess back. I guess that was the only one. It's the time it wasn't Sheila. It wasn't her. It wasn't her. Oh wow. I can't believe you said this in front of the new girl. This is interesting. It's not cute. If a nigga tells us I'd rather be with her. And I was like, nigga, what? Goodbye. What you? I love you. You're the girl. But I still am. I want to be with Princess. Well, I would.
And so I got to figure out 2 houses and all that shit. But I have 3 houses, so I'm fine. You're fine. Sheila's fine in one of the houses, but I only want to really be with Princess, though.
Nigga, why the fuck would you use on the internet?
Let's just keep it real. It's just too many niggas is dying. Sheila, I love you. You're my one. Now, later. I love you. You want to cry? You've been crying all night, and I love you, and I don't want you to cry. And I'm so sorry. In the chat, sorry.
See, this is the shit that men don't understand. It's not what you say, but exactly how you say it. You said at the time, that means you don't love her. You don't, why are you with me? If you're gonna sit there and say that you rather be with this person, and then now you're gonna say, now I love you. I had to tell me that shit too. I looked at this thing now, and you realize that you are waiting to now to be doing the thing that you should have been doing and said it first have been a long time ago. You sometimes you men wait so fucking late. It's not even fun. It's like, why now? And then you use the word now. So I'm all I supposed to feel better. Ooh, I feel better. Ooh, I still feel better. I put so much effort into something that not only now you give a fuck about. We put you put me through. We went through so much bullshit for something that you only now have a heart about. Boy, nigga, Ray J, nigga, push. See, it's men like this. You talking about it's men dying and stuff out here, and it's women dying out here of heartbreak because y'all doing too much. It's just instances like this, and then you're doing this on the internet. It's the fact that it's on the internet. Oh my god, on the internet, y'all. Ray J.
You to Sheila.
They were just asking.
So here's the thing. I feel bad because she's crying. This is one hump. That's like humiliation ritual. It's terrible. Ugh, disgusting. Ugh, I don't like it. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. This is highly disgusting. This is a disgusting human behavior that often makes women find themselves not trusting men so much that when they start, you have women taking the power back, and you hear our music from artists like the City Girls or Megan Thee Stallion, and you're like, oh, all these girls are not hoes. Not that, I'm gonna be honest. I see this sometimes too, but that's not really the real. And I know that's not the real. Most of us know that's not the real because it's like, oh, because now we doing exactly what you do. So when we do what you do, you don't like your own medicine. It's funny because men don't like their own medicine back. You give a person back there exactly what they gave you. Oh, that it hurts. Oh, it stings. Oh, it's the best. It's the worst betrayal in the entire world. Wow. Meanwhile, you've been taking licks, and then he got this girl out here crying on his goddamn stream because he want to say, "Oh, that was then. That back thing you said you wanted to be with Princess, and only now you gonna say now I love you. That was then, but now I love you." So she had all this wasted time of effort just because now, nigga. I wish, nigga, please. This is why I'm single. This is why. Yeah, you can be curious, baby. It's gonna take some effort because I wish you now. Now, that nigga would have said now on that stream, and I probably would have been. I would have been canceled that day because I'd have reached across the screen and slapped the shit out of him for saying it. Now I'm over it. Nick, bye, bye, bye. You might have got me a house, nigga, but that's all. House in turmoil. Damn, house in turmoil. Jesus. Jesus, I'm sorry. I got hair. Like my hair is all in my face. You got this nigga over here doing too much. Ladies, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. See, let me tell y'all something, ladies. Okay, boundaries is control. You have your power. Please never lose your power. Take that power. Stand on that power, and always carry that power with you. I promise you, I'm single because men fear the power. Because I can come off like a bitch sometimes too, and I often don't care. I can call it because it'd be like it's only so long you can go, and then I would if I hear something that's off, I've already peeped the red flag, I'm going. I'm starting to get to the one flag rule. I only need one. It takes you one time to show me something that might not be working with you. And it has to be, it's not like that. It has to be one major ass red flag for me to go. It has to be a major red flag. Because no, hell no. It is the biggest one. And sometimes you try to look past it. It's just a little flaw. But watch that flaw. The things you gotta watch these things. I'll give it some time. I'll give a nigga maybe 6 months. Maybe 6 months. And I see how it is. And we don't have a time, nigga. We ain't gonna do nothing. We're just talking. And the second I peep something, just us talking, I'll make a nigga.
You're fucking dirty.
I'm about to go take a shower right now.
How long has it been? Be honest.
How long?
It's been what, 2 days?
I mean, I don't know.
It smells like. No, I could tell it's from the like when I got mad at you, the girl with the eyes.
Got your finger in the crack of my balls. Chill, like you trying to dig deep in
you
there.
You told me to sniff your BALLS, and it still smells like. Y'all, it smells like he.
You ain't sure it's the last time y'all fucked? I'm sorry, YouTube. Ray J. I'll be going into with the same thing. You realize that causes that's like that's a bacterial infection. Oh my god. Ew. Bacteria. Bacteria. Where is the Ray J is one of them niggas you debating your head on even saying yes to talking to. You race because just knowing his past, you look at Ray J and you know that he still acts like that, and you're looking around, you're like, I see it's a red flag right there. If I feel like I need a checkup before and after and during, that's a red flag to me. I gotta go. No. if I feel like I need to check a post, it's just no, ill. I gotta be careful out here because STD rates is going up, HIV rates is going up. Y'all keep the same. This is why you modify. You it's okay to be a O. Okay, it's okay to be a O. You give me a modified O. Okay, a modified O. Okay, but it's called being responsible. It's such thing. It's different categories. A responsible hoe. Take care of your bodies. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That is nasty. That is highly disgusting. Anyways, after we had to deal with Ray Gay. Bitch, what the fuck are you doing? I'm just in my head, like I'm just imagining the smell of like just 2 days of going around the world, sweaty balls after sex. And I know you've been on planes, I know you've been walking around, you've been drinking, so you sweating. That shit don't itch. It don't itch. Yeah. I'm gonna stop asking questions because the more questions I ask, my stomach's turning. But anyway, Funny Marco said something that was very funny, but very true. And I'm gonna explain why, because we're gonna have a little story time with this one.
And like you, I don't know, because I told you, I've never seen you DJ, still to this day.
You don't?
Damn. But I don't know why they call him DJ.
Oh, I don't know. And then
He used to DJ.
Speak up, Envy.
He's never got booked.
I DJ all the time.
But I'm saying, how not make money on the side?
But you know, when I went on the show, he was flirting with me heavy, and I told him I have a man, Charlamagne. He was like, I don't care.
I'm not his man.
Yes, you are.
You gay? You're not gay.
Yes, he is.
No, why would you just say it like that if I was?
No. I never. But you got to. Yeah. So you would buy it? What?
He
I don't know.
buy.
I'm just saying, if I was how you asked, I wouldn't tell you.
Oh, got you. I wouldn't care. I'm just asking.
Wait,
but he said he was flirting
Huh?
with you.
He was. He tried to take me out and everything.
you wouldn't tell
So
him
you was flirting with him?
He was.
I don't know.
He wasn't trying to take
my
me out.
type.
Marco.
If I was gay, he would not be my type.
What you like?
Oh,
Jalen Hurts.
Damn. He said even if I was gay, he would not be my type. He would not be my type. I love that. That's the best response. That's the best response in the fucking world, because that's the only thing you can tell a motherfucker, especially when they try to do something homophobic. Yeah, you're not even my type. Why are you worried about it? I'd be like, so you're feeling away and you're not even my type. Go bye. You're not that cute, honey. Don't be too flattered. You think about yourself too much. Okay, you're a little conceited. Like, no, what? He said, even if I was gay, you're not my type.
He cool.
Okay.
Jalen Hurts is fire.
I see what you're doing.
What does he have over me? I'm just curious. What does he have over me?
Nah, you like a Frenchie a little bit.
Oh my God,
Frenchie's
that's my
cute.
favorite type of
that's what I
dude.
said.
I
It's
love
like-
that.
I didn't say he was ugly. I'm just and like you, I don't know, because I told you I never seen you DJ still to this day.
Oh God, so much to cover. This is too much. The gay. Okay, I don't know why gay is under attack. I've been noticing since this regime has been in place over the United States government. I noticed gay and trans has been under attack this entire time, and then everybody got a gay joke every week. We just been the butt of the joke every other week. We just been the butt. The gay it's like gay has been. What's going on? Is trans getting blamed over here, gay getting clowned over here? It's like we reversed in time again. Like, this shit is just like, all this is brand new to us. Like, if we were born yesterday and not just understanding that it's even not even our business. Period. Okay, so it's not even our business. Bitch, sit down. Worry about this man's where he's sticking his peen. And everybody, and it's funny, this has been a topic of discussion a lot. This is we have more content today that focuses on people talking about where they're sticking their peens at. We've been hearing a lot about people where they're sticking it at. They just been sticking it in places, okay? We don't need to know. It's not our business.
Don't.
Damn.
But I don't know why they call him DJ.
Oh,
I don't
my.
know
And now that's what we're gonna address. Okay, here's the theory. So let's see. That's about 2022. So DJ Envy was around for a long time, right? I never knew what they called him, DJ Envy guy. I always assumed that he does the music and stuff on the stations and stuff. He's DJing on the side. But here's where I said the same thing around this times, and I ended up going out to an event that him and what's their name? Was the A5 South show. They put something together in San Francisco at the Chase Center. Was it 2024, 2023? And this was the first time I got to see DJ Envy be a DJ in all of his career. And that was the first time I ever. So he does events a lot, apparently. From when I did some more research after that day, I realized I was DJ. I didn't even really. And the thing is, DJ Envy doesn't really talk like that. And when he talks, it's most likely the odd people who are talking. So you sometimes don't even know he's there. But he's focused on his work. And so it's like, he is so focused to the point where it's like, you don't even know he's there. DJ Envy really be into his work to the point where he sometimes have to forget that he has to entertain the audience still. He's the DJ. It's so funny. And for the first time ever, that was my first time. That was my first and only time since I've seen DJ Envy at an event being a DJ. And this was in San Francisco. So that was like one time. I think it was him. They had a music show. It was I don't know, August Alsina performed there. It was some other boy. He was singing hella off key. They both were hella off key. come to that show saying like that. Zoe from Goddamn Zoe, yeah, he did his comedy set there. I really came out to see Zoe. I was so excited to see Emmanuel Hudson. Zoe, I wanted really to see the August Alsina performance. I was supposed to stay for Trey songs, but after I had to hear all that sour notes, I was good. I was good. I had to go. I had to really leave. I had to leave. That was and there's always been like us talk about a secret relationship between DJ Envy and DJ Envy and what's the other one? Charlotte Charlemagne. I don't call him the guy. Charlemagne. Champagne. So Champagne making comments about people being gay though. I noticed that this is becoming the butt of the joke a lot, and it's gonna circle back. This is happening a lot. We're being I don't like this. This is almost like the world is kind of like, all right, so then we can't say this, and now we're gonna sneak in a way of how we're gonna be a little bit homophobic, but in a funny way. As a comedy is comedy, but I love how Funny Marco took over. Because he was trying to embarrass him and make him feel a type of way. And Funny Marco he handled that well. He was like, and even if I wouldn't have told you the way that you asked me. He put him in his place. That's how you carry yourself in an interview. You sometimes have to take control of the room. You don't walk in the room and it's because it's another company. You sit back. No, you now are part of the room. You're sitting at the desk with them. You're at their show, but you're as a guest is now part of that episode that day, so you're at work. Now you are part of the team. So now you got to voice your percentage of opinion along with it. Don't just let them run you out of you. You want to yes, they're asking you questions, but if they come at you sideways on some side note bar, you're like, and it's disrespectful. So if I would never answer that question if you ask me like that. That's disrespectful. Charlemagne has been getting disrespectful. Miss Just Hilarious is always making weirdo comments every other week. It's like I used to love Just Hilarious. I used to be a big ass fan of her, and I hate that she does this. It's just like, because she's really talented. She's amazingly talented, and I have to separate her work from her personality. So, her recent work is dealing with her personality. I don't like that right now. Right now, I love her work, but right now his personality.
So was he a pit bull?
No.
Was he?
I don't know.
That's his type. Yo,
So the
that's what we
funny
like.
in your name
Don't
is
say
not
that's my
because
I
you're
mean, no, if
hilarious.
you were gay, that would be your type. I'm sorry.
Right?
What?
Trying to cut the tension between him and Envy. The sexual tension is crazy. Envy is staring through that man. What the hell?
Envy definitely plotting on him.
The way he's blushing. Why are you blushing?
really are
Yo,
blushing.
Envy was staring at him. All I kept hearing was, take me through that, take me through that. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? What's wrong with you?
Yeah,
You jealous? This is the first time I ever seen you jealous.
I wasn't. That was just crazy.
You was jealous.
Marco,
Okay,
you know how
back
you
to
be
Lala.
doing those things where like you fake talk to the women.
Said Frenchie.
So what's
Oh my god. Oh my god. They are hilarious on that show. They're trying to get, but I love the new dynamic on that show. They've been doing a lot better. I haven't seen the show be this kind of like live and like entertaining and since back then. Yeah, I used to love listening to the Breakfast Club. I used to wake up early enough on the East Coast, on the West Coast. I'm sorry, on the West Coast, just to listen to them early in the morning. I used to get up so early just to put them in my ears while I'm like waking up and get ready for school. I'm like, because the conversation was it was entertaining. It was funny. Everything was like you were laughing. You felt good after watching it. You had a good day, and you got the tea. And then they got irritating too, because them and Lovely T was my favorite. I'm gonna be honest. I was diehard Lovely T head. I am. I still am to this day. But like, no. Oh my gosh, they were entertaining. That was good. I'm probably getting better to it. They better get to it. Get to it. What's the comment section saying? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Let's get the bots out of here. No, the bots. Anyway, okay. So that means 43. So I'm 43 days ago, a show called The Candid Truth has started. And 43 days later, the government shutdown finally ended. Can I say I started my show the first day of the government shutdown? I scheduled this way ahead of time. This was scheduled like maybe 2 months in advance. And I was like, and the government shutdown happened. It was so coincidental. I was like, my show it has lived through a government shutdown 43 days. We have been covering a government shutdown for 43 days. No. Every week that I come back, there is still a government shutdown till today. We're finally done, y'all. We finally done. And funny, I coincidentally took a break up until that point. Oh my gosh. We took a day off. This is funny. And it's on a Wednesday. Again. This is funny because my show started on a Wednesday. That was, oh gosh. I was paying wait that I laughed when I said it. I was like, damn, it took y'all that long? It took y'all that long? Y'all playing with people's lives out here. 43 days. You realize we have made history? This is history. This is going to be in the books. Because this is going to go on the record that we had our government was shut down for over a month. Which has never been done before. Here in the US. Up until now. Up until now. Over here shutting down the government. Yeah, my gosh. So, I think I'm bringing Malaga Grams. So Malaga Grams has been going to court for her defamation case with Megan and, all that stuff. And she's been lacking to turn in paperwork and failing to do this. She's not listening. She's getting fees tacked on. She's not paying that. Then she says, coming from a journalist, here, I'm gonna. A reason why I decided to ever do this because I've already was doing stuff like this ahead of time. A lot of stuff I was already like acting. I've been doing since I was young. And then I got into a little bit of radio and journalism, like article writings, editings. I was doing a lot of that stuff, and so, and I had to take a class with that too. And I was in high school; they had one too, and then college I took it again. But I haven't finished that. It was a long story, but you do I still refresh myself on the ethics of journalism when I first started up again. And I was like, because I wanted to make sure that I myself was carrying the show with facts. And if I don't know the facts, I make sure I will say allegedly, or we don't clearly know, or I will not report on it sometimes until I get enough information. There are certain stories you will not hear me bring up because I like to do a little more digging into it. Just because I don't want to get sued or anything, But Milagro, it says neighbors, the courts are dragging Milagro grounds. Megan Thee Stallion's legal team just filed the new paperwork saying Milagro is not a journalist, not media, and deserves zero protections real reporters get. And the judge already agreed, saying she never qualified as media in the first place. The crazy part is in the court using Milagro's own mouth against her. They pulled her live stream quotes where she probably yelled, "I don't tell anybody I was a reporter. I ain't never told you I went to school for journalism. You don't need to be a journalist to give an opinion." What? What'd she say? Did she just? Eh? Bitch, you just it. Now, Milagro, you ain't gotta go to school to also know common sense too, or just like research. If you did go, if you didn't do that, high school or like school period taught you research, didn't it? Okay, then, babes. 10% of 10% of facts and an opinion. You know what facts is, and you know what opinion is. Digging that up. That's why when I read stories, I spit out the facts first, then I give my opinion. Because you don't want the two to get mixed. You don't want the two to get mixed, because what ends up happening is what you say gets crossed with what the facts is, and then now you find yourself in this position. Be careful what you say, because I'd be like, I heard, or this maybe, I don't know, allegedly. Y'all think it's true? I always ask, because it's just my opinion, right? But you, as a journalism, if you're doing stuff like this, you're researching, you're gathering the facts, not what the streets just saying. You have to figure out what's actually finalized this information and actual facts. I heard Milagro was a little slow. I heard she was a little slow. Allegedly. That's how you do that. That's how you do that. How hard is that? How hard is that? Like, girl, allegedly. Now, I could say she's seeming a little slow with all these moves she's making, and I can't get in trouble for that. Because that was just an opinion off of observation. And I wouldn't be the only one who would make that observation. It's the same with what's Drake trying to go sue? What's his name? For the minor comment? One, you're making yourself look guilty because one, you're complaining about it. Two, let me how to say this. This wasn't the first time we've heard this before him. So it's like you can't just be out here just. And then she picked the video about the sex tape of Megan Thee Stallion and them. A lot of people didn't even talk about that because it ended up coming out to be a spoof video. And when that popped, people talked about it. Why? Because some of us did some journalistic research and learned that in journalism, sometimes you want to wait until some more facts come out to even put the story forward. Because you have to gather those facts, or else you're gonna find yourself in this position. Milagro. Girl, you're gonna be Speaking of government shutdown, after all of today, top of us did finish the government shutdown. They released some petitions. They ended up officially released some documents from the Epstein files, and there's been some interesting things being told. Okay, it's been some interesting little things being told out here, and we're gonna get into that in this video. Okay, but here's what he said.
So with all of that, I just want to tell you the country has never been in better shape. We went through this short-term disaster with the Democrats because they thought it would be good politically. And it's an honor now to sign this incredible bill and get our country working again. Thank you.
That was from Big Beautiful Bill. I am away. Y'all didn't do nothing but hold a stick up. Freaking criminals. That was called extortion. That was called extorting. Because you're going to take away everything that we need until we gave you what you want. Extortionists. Fucking swindlers. Thieves. This is not... And then it's the fact that half of these people didn't even graduate high school. Some even make it to high school. And they're covering our government? Oh my God. And it's in great shape? You're not even in great shape. So explain to me how the rest of the world in great shape when you're not even in great shape? Your colleagues don't even look like they in great shape. They all looking like they wearing tummy tuckers. They got the fucking waist trainers on. It look like everybody in there is wearing a waist trainer because why are they back so straight? Not everybody's back that straight. The way, especially with the office chairs and how long y'all gotta sit. Y'all all wearing waist trainers. That's probably allegedly waist trainers over here rocking waist trainers and shit. One chest all out shit. Wait, put my camera down. Hold on. Over here with their back out shit. Wait. Over here just. It's like y'all look like y'all hurting. Y'all look that back hurt. That back over there hurting. Wait, who did what? Marina? That was at like 9:59. So was that? How much ago was that? A few minutes ago. Where was I at? Oh, you probably was talking about Milagro and the goddamn video. Who put the video out? I don't know who, but she ended up putting it in a group chat and on what was that? What was the little messenger app distro? No. What's with the D? What's a Discord? And she hasn't even tried to phone it for those because you could delete those messages. If she deleted those messages, she logged out. She did it on purpose. She was smart, but that's also tampering with evidence. That's more time. Stupid. That's more time. Yeah, this man gonna sit up here and say this country is in great shape. Please, I bought groceries earlier, and I'm kid you not, 4 bags, mind you, is not that much stuff. 4 bags was $100 and something. 107. 3 of those items totaled up to already $15. 3 is already $15. So imagine adding 3 more things. Each thing is $15. And then some of it is $15 itself. Imagine that. As our country is in great shape because there's a lot of price gouging going on, allegedly. Our country's in great shape. Please tell me. The weather system has been disastrous lately. We're finna have a storm out here in Sacramento and actually over California. Can you hey West Coast? The world's in great shape. Please tell me what's going on with the weather system. The weather's out of shape. The president's out of shape. Shit, the oil reserves is out of shape. I don't want to hear it. The birds is out of shape. Everything ain't working. Ain't nothing. The world's in great shape. No, it's not. You literally just now gave people their food stamps. A couple, almost a week away from Christmas. You want to open a week away from a couple weeks from Thanksgiving. You just now want to open the government. You almost looked at everybody. It was like they're not going to have a holiday to look forward to. You almost basically took their happiness away. You're becoming the Grinch. You have become the Grinch of the United States. You have become the Grinch of life. You suck the energy. You're a leech. You're an energy leech. You're a happiness leech. You like to take the people. You like to tamper with people's energy and make them upset, and then play the hero. You're a narcissist. Because you like to pay people's energy, and then you want to act like you're the hero at the end of the day. It was no. Get out and get your freaking waist trainer wearing ass can't even walk straight on my screen. Ugh. The hell off my stage. And the name and the voice of Steve Wilkos. Get the hell off my stage. over here wobbling and walking around over here looking you looking like you need 4 canes to walk with, and that still won't be enough. You need 4 canes to walk with, boo. It's about T.S. Madison had to say, and oh yeah, I forgot they talking about bringing up the podcast again.
Men have slid in her DMs and
Wait, so Jason Lee sat down with T.S. Madison, claims that women don't own womanhood and periods, just hilarious response and more. So this was her talking about that.
wanted to get with her because they thought she was trans.
Jess on numerous occasions has said that men have misgendered her. Mm-hmm. Misgendering is a part of transphobia. Mm-hmm. Women can, and so let's take it back just a notch. So after that video aired and Jess made that statement, which I felt was a blanket statement, mm-hmm. and so the video that Blessing Rose, it was snipped, and they only put a segment of there. And when I saw the video, I was like, what kind of shit is that? Because I'm so tired, and I'm just gonna say this here on the show. I'm so tired of language and verbiage that's being put out there and misconstrued from other trans people. A lot of times when conversations are had and when it comes to different terms, those are terms that the black girls ain't doing that. Mm-hmm. The black trans girls, we ain't doing that.
Going back to the white trans girls have their
versus let's talk about that. That is a fact. That's because they don't it'd be like there's complaints around trans this and this and this, they want this and this, but the people don't understand. Even in a community like LGBT, which is supposed to be like a united front, we are still divided by race. We're still marginalized. Okay, we still have white supremacy in LGBT. I'm sorry that just because it's LGBT don't make us exempt of that. Okay, it'd be the most times they be complaining about things, and us as the black trans community or the black LGBT community, it's just like you're looking at it like you're like, we didn't say that. We're not doing all that. They were like, we don't want to be called cis. Most of the rest of us, most of them, the majority of us, we just go, it's a woman. We just say I'm a trans woman. We still say woman. And today we only announce that it's trans or something. Only time we ever actually use it, the certain terms and stuff like it, we be gagging with each other. Like it'd be like, oh, we'd be in the club because they will ask us a question. It's like, hey, is that a trans girl or a cis girl? That's when it comes up. It's like when we out in a unified public, right? We're all at because a lot of times gay bars is lit. Let me tell you something. The gay bars be lit because the straights be up in the gay bars too and be turned up. So oftentimes we are mixing and mingling, and some of us you have to ask questions. So that's the time we use the language of cis. Oh, is this a cis girl? Is that fish? People say I don't like that. Is that fish? Is that real fish? Or is that, and what we were basically, that's just, it's girl talk. It's us actually like trying to inform each other so we can know who's what and we can respect their boundaries and know what, Because oftentimes even straight men be in the club, but they be hitting on women. And sometimes you have to let them know, hey, I'm one of the dolls. I'm one of the dolls, baby. I'm a doll. So I hope if you working with the dolls, you working with the dolls. If you ain't with the doll, then you can go ahead and go on. Say less in the conversation there. But other time we don't bring it up ever. We don't really say it like that. It's like a rarity. It's usually when we're out and we're out and about in a united front in a united front with the with both communities as a unified front, turning up in the buildings because there's also straight women in there too. And a lot of us are very passing. You know how many times I've off just pictures even people watching my videos and they'll hear me. I still throw people off in shock when I tell them I'm one of the dolls. I'm a doll. And they be like, what? What? I'll be like, really? I'm sorry. Oh, shit. I feel good too. It's a compliment, though. It's a compliment. It's a compliment. It's okay. It's a compliment. I even have family who have people. I've had family and friends who go out and they tell me how they be asking me what to look for or how to know. I'm like, you just ask. I said, are you sis or the wall? Are you one of the dolls or are you one of the girls? Only time, and most times when we communicate like that, it's usually between other people of the LGBT because we're asking questions either for our friends. Because sometimes I have my guy friends with me or something who are straight, and it's mixed audience. So now they'll ask you, oh, is that one of the is that a trans girl? And so I'll go probably other ones like, hey girl, okay, you're beautiful. And then oftentimes they'll ask their friends, okay, are you ask somebody, do you know if that's is that Dwall? Is it a Dwall? Say it. Is that fish was Dwall? And then somebody will ask you. You answer the question. It's the miscommunication of the verbiage, like she says. People have to know the places in which these languages are used, just like the N-word. We use it in our families and with our friends and shit, but then you have other races who would have come in and they can't step in a room full of black people and be like, nigga this and nigga that. Because now we're going to look at you funny. Yeah, we doing it because this is part of our culture. This is part of how we move so we can communicate with each other. This is our way of communicating. This is the way we communicate with each other to keep things short because it's too awkward to be like, do you have a vagina or between your legs? You know how would you be rather ask, is that fish? Or is that one of the doors? Is she a door? That's a door. Oftentimes everybody's if you are presenting as women, you're a woman. Up until ask questions. The only time I ever actually have to say anything is when a nigga comes up to me and is hitting on me, and I'm like, hey, sweetie. It's just like I wait till sometimes I know it'd be brief moments, and I'm not gonna give you my number. I'm most likely gonna ignore you. I'm gonna just walk away from the conversation. Because I'm most likely not interested. 9 times out of 10, not interested. And I'd be like, and if you get lucky, you get lucky. Okay. But if I know it's gonna go any further than just a conversation, you let them know. You'd be like, I'm just like, okay, you kill your ass, but I'm gonna let you know right now. One of the doors. Are you okay with that? What you moving? And a lot of times it's also okay to be like, hi, okay, I know we're out in this bar. I was like, oh, so it was like, oh, okay. Are you here with a friend or somebody? Are you you start prompting questions. It's okay to ask questions, y'all. The thing is, ask questions. Ask some fucking questions.
Stuff and then black
but we not doing that because we're still trying to catch up on being educated on this type of stuff.
But when Blessing said that, can we just break this down very succinctly? When Blessing said that cisgender women, which by the way has pissed off women too because they don't want to be called cis anymore, and we'll talk about why that is. We live in an overly political, sensitive world of cancel culture, and everybody want to be labeled something.
Right.
When she said that cisgender women don't own menstruation periods and all that, did you agree with that?
No. From the context of which I heard it, I was like, what the fuck is this queen talking about now? And I got
I understand what she's
angry. And I wrote under there, sweetie, not
sweetie. The thing is respect though. But it also is miscommunication. The thing, all these arguments between women, let me tell y'all, the politics is the only reason. Politics, I was gonna say men, but truly politics and society and economics is the true reason behind the battle between trans women and cis women. Societal norms is the only battle between trans women and regular and women. We most likely get along. Honestly, the thing is, it's a rarity for trans women and other women to not get along. We love each other down. I mean, and protect each other heavily. I can go out right now, and I promise you, if I look like I'm unsafe, there would be another woman who was going to approach you. There's going to be some more women who are going to check on you and look at you and be like, "Are you okay? Are you safe? Is everything okay?" And I do it too. If I see something that I'm gonna, hey, lady, and I do. Sometimes it's girl talk. Hey, girl, okay, so the dust ball. Is a little dust ball bothering you? Yeah, you what? Is everything safe? And you ask them questions. Sometimes you just prompt.
I don't know. I wrote, but I'm confused because females are the only people that can get period, that can menstruate.
Biological females.
Females.
So do trans women identify? Does trans?
You didn't hear me say woman. You heard me say female.
So transgender women don't identify as female.
No, I don't identify as female. No, I identify as a trans woman.
Okay, so you agree with that? So you agree with Jess's position that
here's I'm about to break that down too. Breaking that down further, hi Jay has said, if you want to leave my clip later, you can use it. So to break that down, what that means. So what T.S. Madison was getting across is gender and sexual orientation and then sexual identity. So you are what you were born as. You only have two sexes. That is male and that is female. But because of medical transformation, I am now a trans woman. I identify as a trans woman now. I am no longer just female. I'm not male. I am trans woman. Because it's now there's that. And then the only time that's ever brought up is in a medical society. Other than that, they mark your ID female or non-binary. And in certain cases, you have to mark what's presenting. Because other than that, for laws, it'll make you look like your identity theft. And that's not the case. So you have to get it legally changed and all that stuff, go to courts. I still have to get my name. Not even changed. I'm adding it on. I literally just tacking my first, then my name to the front. Because my parents still name me either way. I have my regular name on my license. But my parents also gave my trans name. Either way, I still had my parents name me. So that's why I got it. Okay. But there is a difference between the identity. So the sex is what the doctors identify you as, what you came out of. So that the sex is only identifying your organs. That's the only thing that is addressing. Sex, as far as female and male, is only you. Sex. Now I'm saying only the sex. In the medical terminology, is only identifying you by your organs. Your genitalia organs, okay? They only focus on those two things. Then you have your identity. So what are you presenting as you become older? Because you can be born this, but now you have things like trans and non-binary, who don't see either way. Well, medically, we only need to focus on that. We only focus on the sex in the medical field, because that's we only need that so we can make sure we're giving you the right medicine and the right checkups that's going to match enough for us to get accurate results for you. That's all that's ever used for. The identity is what's publicly represented. This is how you are addressed. Miss, ma'am, miss, he, she, her. What does she represent as? She represents as a trans woman. He represents as you can't, and if it's non-binary, They represent as non-binary, or just say Jason is non-binary. But he was born, but Jason's sex is a male, but he is non-binary. What that means is he don't identify with any of those genders. He doesn't present himself as he, she, or trans. He's just Jason. He would rather prefer Jason or they or whatever he said he prefers. But that's just identity, and the only time we use those markings are for public documents, housing paperwork, doctor's office, utility bills. Those are the only time we ever use those. Banking accounts. And oftentimes for banking accounts, for ID reasons, well, not even if for ID matches it, you're fine. But then you go into Social Security and school records and things like this, and this is where your sex comes in place. It's the marking on your birth certificate, and because you have to change it over time. They also need to start. I think you need to add a section for adding the trans, or like the sex is what we identify you in the medical world, and also to connect your documents to each other. That's the only time we use that. Now, if we want to connect your identities, that's when we have to put it in your social security card, and that's when they mark it on your social security card. That's what they're marking on your medical field or medical cards, because now that's when we need to make sure we know, so we ain't giving you the wrong test of medicine and the wrong amounts of medicine, because you could be harmed in many ways. There's only certain sectors that use certain things. That's why I say it's so politicized to the point they have convoluted all this information and have people fighting over absolute nothing. The fight is over nothing. The fight is over absolute nothing. There's nothing that we're fighting about. There's absolutely nothing other than the fact that men is shitty, and it's not even their fault because they're out here lying. Because society makes it seem like it's not okay to be who you are. Till this day, which is crazy. When we got a criminal in office, and half of them look like they wearing fucking waist trainers, and he announced he like eating Burger King all day, clogged arteries, high cholesterol. The thing is, the government really be had politics. Let me tell you something. When I was studying politics, and I'm also learning right now. I'm taking a foreign politics class right now. But U.S. politics, when they first broke it down to me, that politics is a politician is described as an actor who was able to persuade a large amount of people. I want you to catch it. An actor who was able to persuade a large amounts of people. Why do you think certain people get a lot of brand deals if they're able to control amounts of artists? Look at Beyonce. She's able to unify a lot of people. She's able to get a lot of people to like her and get their eyes on her and love her. That's why she gets such heavy brand deals. Because she's able to. Why do you think they bring her? Why do you think they brought her into politics? They brought certain artists like Megan Thee Stallion because all the eyes was just on Megan Thee Stallion. An actor or a public official who was able to persuade a large amount of people. A lot of people are putting on a show. This is why I say I love politics and all. I don't see. I stopped saying I don't even mention what I am anymore. I don't even say I'm Democrat. I ain't never said Republican, but I never said nothing about. It's just like, because when you really think about it, after I learned that, it made me sit back and go, damn, everybody's playing a role, and in this role, we don't know what's true. Because then you see things we don't know what's true. It's a lot of acting that takes place. It's a lot of acting. It's a lot of faking. That's why movies play a role in politics. If y'all, that's why the two starts mixing together. It plays a large role in politics, and a lot of it is just a big performance. That's why I myself, I'm like, I look at them all and I give y'all all the side eye. down to Jasmine Crockett, and I love Jasmine Crockett, but I still, if she was this flip, I would be like, okay, I wouldn't be surprised because you would never know who's who. You have to know who to trust, when to trust, and who's being authentic and who's not being authentic. That's a 24-hour job. You must be in the mafia at that point. That's what they live like. They don't know who to trust. You can't. If somebody flip, you got to be prepared for it. You have to be aware of it. You know what they always say: expect the unexpected. That's what they mean. That's exactly what they mean. It's ill. It's performative. It's all performative. It's self-performative. And the fact that it's self-performative, y'all, how y'all feel tonight? Lord,
that was bullshit.
I agree that Jess took what she heard because I also took what I heard out of context. Like, nah, what the fuck? I was over there like, why the fuck? And I was angry, like, why the fuck is y'all over here doing this shit now? We just come into some area of peace.
Is it because you knew it was going to create a reaction?
Yes, I always get mad like that. Like, we just come to some fucking area of peace, and now this bitch over here putting this dumb shit out here.
And then you see Jess's response.
And I'm like, this just what I thought the fuck the shit was going to be. Yeah. But then I took the time, because I'm smart. I took the time and I went and watched the entirety of the video and I said, oh, Blessing was not talking about bio women in that status. Blessing was talking about trans men who were naturally born female that have transitioned into a man. And she was also talking about intersex people. And so then I understood the context of it, like, oh, got it. Mm-hmm. Everybody was caught up into the term woman. Trans men don't identify as woman.
Mm-hmm.
And intersex does not identify as woman. So when she said that you're not the gay cis people, meaning bio, natural born, that don't own.
But I thought she said cis women.
Yeah,
cis women.
Yeah, so for people who are still confused on the term cis, we don't use it. We don't use it. The streets don't use it. Because I know y'all hear that shit so much. Up until today, the streets never used it. Nobody heard of it. That's like, what's that word that what was that word Jada Pinkett has said with her will? What was that? We had a what you call it? What the fuck was the word she used? Her and Jada. What was that word that Jada Pinkett used? What was that word? She had said somewhere. Everybody was using that word ever since then. What was that word that Jada? What the fuck was that word she used? What was the word, y'all? Because y'all remember when Jada Pinkett used to her and Will was going to the thing. Entanglement. A fucking entanglement. Nobody used those words up until the moments that these words were made popular by actors, aka possible politicians. Why do you think celebrities are also politicians? I'm gonna just tell you that now. Celebrities are also politicians in their own right. Okay, A-list celebrities because they have a large persuade of audience. Okay, so they are considered a politician too. They're just actors. They call them a different name. They are a politician. They are a politician by any other name. Actresses. And politicians are actors. It's 2 in 1. That's why I say life imitates art, imitates life. So there we go. After y'all, education is a good thing. Get y'all self-educated. Find ways, okay? And continue to learn. You learn something new every day, y'all. I've been up here for an hour, y'all. It's 10:30 at night. Yo, we got a couple more topics to cover. What? I am up here just late with y'all. This is crazy. We have covered a lot, though. We talked about a lot. We covered quite a few things. How long have we been live? An hour? Oh yeah, we damn. So Kevin Schmates, have we covered most of the? Yeah, well, yeah, we're gonna hit the Juilio Foolio case, and we're gonna get hit on Kevin Gates, and then we're gonna get out of here. So Pissy Gates. Pissy Gates. Pissy Gates had he's defending his relationship with his new 26-year-old girlfriend. You know what's funny? Because I might express my age. It happens. It happens. But they usually think they can manipulate.
Man, don't no nigga want no old washed up ass bitch, man. What nigga don't want a young hoe, man? Huh? You don't like it, eat my dick, man. Straight up. You hear me? The fuck? What nigga wants something that been, you heard me? Don't nobody go, man, nigga have emotion. We ain't going to the used car line, man.
Oh, that's what me and my girls sit around and say, we don't want no old ass car. We don't go to the used car lot. We want a new nigga. We want a young nigga. And y'all niggas gonna feel way. We don't want no used up. We don't want no used up, beat up, fucking Chihuahua. Or some Rottweiler off the side of the road. It's old. That old beat up Buick from the back. He can go to the beat it out. You know, rectile dysfunctional ass niggas. I hate this is the problem. It's because niggas like this, they want young bitches because they want control. They think they can run some shit. They think they can still be a gang. Yeah. That's your token. I'm gonna tell you right now, you probably didn't have, you wasn't pulling no type of good looking bitches up until you gonna get to her. And then all of a sudden you gonna have a whole lot of bitches. All of a sudden every bitch wants to fuck you. Because you got a cute bitch. You got a little cute bitch. She's oftentimes a woman is the one who is leveling up the nigga. She's his level up. And he don't even realize that. Niggas be thinking that, oh, I'm getting away with doing all this. I cheat on my girl. I'm a gangster. I'm a player. But you don't realize she's your up one. She's your token. Once she's gone, I promise you, all that shit, all that happiness and peace out the window. And I promise you that because probably she was a good one. Your ass just lost it. That's from personal experience. That's from watching other people's experience. This is not the first time I've seen some shit like this. I remember my mom told me she was worried about my last thing. I was like, Mom, I've seen this before. I wish nigga would. They ain't slick. Niggas ain't slick these days. They do the same. Y'all niggas are still running the same ass games from 1970. My daddy's in them. My daddy and my grandpa and them was running this shit. And y'all running the same game today? For real? Sit down. Sit down, sit, Miss Ma'am. Over here. Am I like, I don't want no old and we don't want no old, dusty, dysfunctional, dick ass niggas with a bunch of baby mama problems. What if we said that? How about that? See, y'all niggas love to try to talk about women and how about I don't want no old bitch. She said I don't want to. I don't want no girlfriend who I want a girl. If she not a virgin. Are you a virgin? Or wait a minute. It's this double standard of I could be a hoe, but if you sound like a hoe too, it's gonna make me insecure because I know I'm a hoe. It's lots of insecurities. It's projected insecurities. It's so weird. It's so weird. It's ew.
But see, that don't be nothing but that washed up shit on it. Like, hey, bitch, yeah. Nigga, damn near, yeah. Nigga old enough to be your daddy, yeah.
And then that's the end of why, yo, and it had some of the old ass niggas, and that's why some of the bitches end up turning around and fucking your son because your son want it. Ooh, clock that T. Clock that T. We don't want the old you, nigga. We don't want the old beat up you. We don't get the new you, the young you. You know, a younger version, you know, a newer version, you know, the one that works. We know engine, it ain't got no engine lights problems, you know. Everything works. All pumps is pumping. Let us women say. Let us women start telling you niggas. We don't because women start. I hate that men look at women at a certain age. And that's the immaturity in them. That's what I know men like that. That's the immaturity in them. Because even I had a friend, as good looking as he is, and he's very not even. It's not even. He's very persuasive, and he has a type of swag that he can pull a girl. But it's the shit he says and what he thinks about women, and it's the misogynistic thoughts behind it. And I forgot you're a niggerlite. You're one of them niggerlites, aren't you? Yeah. Niggerlights. I don't do these niggerlights. I'm a man approached me every day, and he told me he's an Israelite, and that's how I'm a trans woman. You know he gonna pass out from exhaustion. He gonna pass out of shock for no reason. Niggerlite, please. The fact that you want to be one, you praising the fact that you said y'all put Jesus in the first. Y'all want to be named after a group of murderers? Technically, group of murderers. You know, I mean, granted, they didn't know what they were doing, but this dude was doing something that was not humane. Killing, harming, damaging another human being. He was a benevolent human being. A little bit above there. But you ain't benevolent, boy, and you ain't exempt from age and life. You're not exempt from age and life. See, I remember one thing about somebody told me: age does not equal maturity at all. And I had to sit back and understand what that meant so much. And when I say life has showed me the truth about that a lot in so many ways, and it's so jarring. And I said, "Wow, okay. So what does make maturity? Because if life and time doesn't make maturity, what does?" That's a good question. What does? Shit.
Of course. Yeah, nigga want some, yeah. The fuck? Got more sense than, hey, got sense enough to know how to listen. Man, don't no nigga want no old washed up ass.
I don't know, nigga want no old washed up ass, and no one don't want no pissy foot ass nigga who want PPO people, and they want to be nigga like, you spitting all up in her face. Nobody want no spitting ass nigga, slurring his word ass nigga. Really violent. You don't even sound like you talk. They old enough to be your daddy, girl. He's 39 years old. That's the same as a past situation. Exactly like that. A little bit younger. I was like say 2 years for me, and it went up for him. So it'd be that's what I'm saying, nigga. The thing is, they be picking these young girls, and then they be thinking they the shit, but you don't realize she's your token. Because not only is you don't realize you got more people want to fuck you, but now your homies want to fuck your bitch. That's the backslide to it. Your homies gonna want to fuck your bitch, and then they're gonna play in your face like, "Oh, we didn't know. You know, I didn't even know that." Nigga, you showed her picture. You showed him pictures of your girl how many times? Every time she be seeing you talking shit. Okay. And they be like, they will play. That's the backslide to these niggas be dating these young ass girls. And then come on, you act like now your homie gonna want to fuck too. I am your token, nigga. I am your token to even being that nigga for the moment. Because then you still gonna end up washed up and old. Even if you with or without me. The fuck? You're not nigga. And guess what Tia Kemp? Tia Kemp is gonna say with Tan too. She told his ass stay in the house and nigga, please. Tia Kemp.
You need to get Drake her motherfucking money for them churns in that ranch. How do you feel about Kevin Gates and his new young girlfriend? Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck about Kevin Gates, Kevin McCall, Kevin McClonkler, whoever the fuck he is. Calvin Klein.
Calvin Klein.
I wouldn't give a fuck who Kevin Gates sticking his dicky in and what he got. I don't give a fuck. See, that's the problem with y'all. Who the fuck gives a fuck about what Kevin Gates and who he go with? He need to get Drake or her motherfucking money for them churns in that ranch. Them llamas and shit and them sheeps and them goddamn goats and them cows and horses over there starving. We need hey-ho. We need hay. Hey-ho. You better get Drake or her motherfucking money, nigga. You need to get Drake or her
mother. You better get Drake or her motherfucking money, nigga. Yeah, I love Visa Tia. I love Tia.
I don't give a fuck about no bitch Kevin fucking with. Them hoes around here playing like they Muslim and all this fuck shit. Fuck them hoes, man. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. He better get Drake or her motherfucking money to keep that ranch going.
Talking about him being one of them Negro lights, y'all. Act like he fucking Muslim. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. These Negro lights. These Negro lights. No. It's not okay.
That's what the fuck he best to do. Okay? All that other shit, I don't give two fucks about. Now what else? I don't give a fuck about no bitch.
Man, don't no nigga want no old washed up.
Somebody he don't want old washed up. Nigga, you old dusty, crusty ass, two hit wonder ass nigga.
Kevin's fucking with. Them hoes around here playing like they Muslim and all this fuck shit. Fuck them hoes, man. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. He better get Drake or her motherfucking money to keep that ranch going. That's what the fuck he best to do. Okay? All that other shit, I don't give two fucks about. Now what else?
Yeah, because when he get the new, no, that's another two things. These niggas be getting, you know what these niggas be doing too? Sometimes these niggas be trying to get in relationships with these young girls, and they be having all these fucking child support problems, all unpaid shit, all this other past ass do shit. Like, nigga, I still got student loans of my own, nigga. You think I'm gonna? And the funny thing is, if you don't know, if you marry somebody who already has child support problem and you give him some type of government supplemental or anything or your checks, they can garnish him. Because of his shit. Be careful who you date and pick wisely and ask questions. Date takes time. Okay, take some time. Ask hella questions. I love asking questions. I make these tremble because the way I ask questions, you have almost no way of not answering that question. Because either I'm gonna circle back to it, or I'm gonna ask it in the way you slip up and you're gonna have to answer anyway. Because I'm not finna play with you. This is the safety of you and me here, okay? This is mostly me. Protection. Protection. No one gives a fuck. It's talking about washed and beat up. Ugh, niggas. Anyway, let's get into the Alicia Andrews. So I've been watching this case. It's been very interesting. I'm not gonna go detail for everything, but this has been a couple weeks. It's been a minute. It's like 2 weeks now, like 2 or 3 weeks. It started October 31st. Yeah. On October 31st, after a week-long trial. Yeah, that was about a week long. It was about a week or two because they had prepped for the week. Yeah, it was about a week. It was a week. That was a week. It took me a little longer because I had to catch up with some of the thingies. But yeah, no, my God, no. There's a. This girl didn't even look innocent. Let me say, when she was sitting there on the chair, I knew she was guilty. I don't know what it was. I looked at her. You know how sometimes murder, they say murder has a look. Sometimes they have a look. You don't know somebody is crazy, and crazy has a look. That's that look in her face. Look how she smiled, and expected she be smiling the whole time, and the way she be looking, it's almost like she was happy. I thought that was the girl. I'm like, nigga, the way she sat back or something, I thought it was the mama or something. Waiting to we finna put these niggas in jail. This entire time, this bitch is affected. I kept feeling like, what's wrong with her? She kept seeming like she was guilty. She looked guilty. It was clear on her face she was guilty. She had looked every day she came into court. It was guilt. And then the bitch was she was asleep. Eyes, but the bitch was smiling. Yeah. But she's found guilty. She'll be facing up to 15 years in prison behind his manslaughter case in connection of it. I'm pretty sure she set him up, right? It was the thing she ended up denied knowing the full extent of the plot. But I think she was organized. I think she was the because listen, this is the first time because there's often I remember there was a boy out here. I remember when he got shot the same night. There was group chats going around that we all are. A lot of us were sitting there. Mind you, a lot of us we were teenagers when a lot of our friends were getting killed. This man said a girl look like this, look just as pretty, just as light skinned, just as set her man up and shot. It's not the first time that ever happened. I've had family members I've hadn't yet to have they've had said that alleged that the girlfriend set them up to get killed. It'd be shit like this. You gotta watch for these bitches too. These bitches ain't shit too. Cause girls is crazy too. Around the world, cause girls is crazy too. Well, it's time to go to bed. I hope y'all have an amazing night with me here at the Candy Tree. The Candy Tree. The Candy Tree. Hey, the Candy Tree. Y'all, how do y'all feeling today? I hope you guys are ready for this week. We're halfway through. I hope you guys had an amazing night right here. Yo, this has been an amazing week. I'm happy to still be here with you guys. Oh god, another episode 12. Episode 12. Like episode 12. I love you guys so much. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Oh, it's not gonna be.